Hi, this is Tony Cook, and this is What's in the Box. We are looking at, I can't believe this exists, it's an HO scale model. Montreal Locomotive Works RSC 14. This is a new release from Rapido Trains. This is the version with DCC and ESU Loc sound. And full disclosure, this is the first time I'm taking it out of the box, so full transparency, or whatever you would call it. Speaking of transparency, I noticed Rapido is now putting those clear sleeves on to protect their beautiful brass-like boxes. Everybody remembers what classic brass came in. The operator's manual, and this is always, I say this in the reviews that I do for Model Railroad News Magazine, but you got to read the owner's guide for these Rapido models, because it's a lot of good information. There's a lot to them, but they're a lot of fun to read too. Also in here, exploded parts diagram. I always appreciate that. Gives you some insight into what other like production phases or other things. Not sure why they would send me that. Must be a mistake there. But they did it on my Rio Grande fan. Always fun. What is the thing with stickers? Stickers is now suddenly a whole thing in the hobby. All right, so here it is. We have some bagged parts. It looks like an all-weather cab window, ACI labels, some additional screens there. Again, I've not looked at this beyond taking it out of the box here, so we're both seeing this for the first time. What a neat and peculiar and uncommon prototype. Comes wrapped in film. Wow. Oh, I should have my tweezers with me. Right tool for the right job. And boy, even without the cab light on, you can see in there the cab interior is just awesome. This is a Canadian National prototype. Got the re-rail frogs hanging there. I love these little trucks. I'm going to have to dig out my book on CN locomotives and study up on this. Although I think I'm sending this one north to Kevin Holland, the editor of Passenger Train Journal, who's also a big Canadian diesel guy, and he's going to review this for Model Railroad News. The shell removal is fairly simple. You take out one screw and remove the coupler pocket, and then underneath there's two more smaller screws that also have to come out in order to free up the shell. That's on both ends of the unit. The one tricky part, and I did not see this mentioned in the instruction manual, is that there's this brake chain, and it fits into this retainer up here on a small pin. And I did get it out on this side. I was not aware as I was going at it the first time, and I took the retainer section right off on that side. So I'll do a little bit of fixing there, but we won't tell Kevin Holland that I fixed it before, or that I tore it up before I sent it to him. That he'll be none the wiser as long as we don't tell him. But I'll get that fixed. And then the shell does come off fairly simply at this point. It is tethered, although a lot of Rapido releases are not. The cab is a separate piece up in there, and it does have connection. There is the ESU decoder, the twin cube speakers. Decoder slides on and off there with the 21-pin plug. Nice die-cast chassis. I mean, very nice model, nicely done, and very durable, all things considered. But be very careful when you're taking apart the shell to avoid damaging this area here with the chains on that truck. Anyway, this is it. The RSC 14, brand new, just arrived from Rapido Trains. And that's what's in the box today.